Good evening and welcome back to the junior Interzone competition. Joining me tonight in commentary is Grant Rayner.
Thanks, Wayne.
Oh, South are playing blue and North are playing orange.
Just got a few
And have we got all the players?
people being told which match they need to be on in the background here. You can Hall controller, Mr. Neil Anderson.
Excellent. So this is a great addition to the junior singles, an opportunity for each of the players to represent their area of the country, North versus South, with a slight adjustment just due to district numbers, but works very well. This first game that we're witnessing is Hayley Ward from North Taranaki and Georgia Popel from Manawatu, playing Nikita Blair and Lily Patterson from Canterbury and
Central
Otago. Oh, South Otago, sorry. So it's really great. One of the great things about our sport is the ability for men and women to compete against one another on an equal footing. It provides a lot of competition, and it's, as I said earlier, in the earlier commentary, families to play together, and so it's a really great way to introduce people to the game.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no, it's our game that we play of indoor bowls is a mixed. The only time we separate the men into men's competitions and women into the women competitions is at the higher levels, when the seniors play North Island versus South Island, and when New Zealand plays Australia. But there are some mixed events in the New Zealand versus Australia. So here today, everyone's playing against everyone, and at the moment we've got two all-female pairs combinations.
The other great thing about this sort of competition for the juniors is it gives them an opportunity to play in different positions. Quite often they might just be playing a lead or a two if they're playing in competitions, but there's an opportunity here for them to skip and to play in a different position, so it's a great experience as well.
Absolutely, and getting to play with people they've never played with before, or indeed may have never met each other before, for the meeting that's for the first time here, and being able to play some bowls.
Exactly. Now the North team of Georgia Popel and Hayley Ward look like they've got the shot here. They're playing the orange bowls. Nikita Blair is down playing her bowl. She's just drawing up, a wee bit heavy. She's just probably looking for a little touch on that outside blue.
So in the pairs format, there are 6 bowls being played, 3 by the lead, who is the first person to play, and 3 from the skip.
Almost wrote that down.
Okay, so we're playing 10 ends.
45 minutes is the time limit, I think.
Yep.
Just to keep things moving. Nikita's just a wee bit narrow there. Probably still just one down on the head.
And for those who watched the, or those who missed watching the junior singles final just completed hours ago, the winner of that final from Poverty Bay,
Matthew Foster.
Yep. Took out the title. He's still playing here tonight. And he's I'm not sure what position he's in and what team he's who he's playing with, but
I believe he might be skipping one of the Northern Fours teams.
I think there's only a triples and a pairs, so if he's playing...
sorry, fours. Sorry, pairs. I meant pairs.
Oh, right.
Sorry, it was that tiramisu I've just eaten that's probably got in the way.
Straight to your head.
Yeah. Ooh. Looks like that may be 2 orange now. Yep. So 2 to the north. It's 2-0 after the first end.
So they're playing for the McLachlan Challenge Trophy. That's what's up for grabs here. And bragging rights, north versus south, always hotly contested.
That's not a bad first bowl.
There's the trophy there in the background.
It's a pretty decent looking trophy, isn't it?
It is. Great start there.
Yep. There's some great matchups in this. I'm just looking around for a team sheet just to talk through what some of the other matchups are.
Hayley Ward just disturbing the head there, giving herself a little bit more room. It's still the same mat that was down for the finals mat. It's a little bit heavier, so they'll need to be making sure they're playing past the jack, otherwise they will end up short here. And she's come around nicely this time, giving her skip an opportunity to use that bowl later.
Fantastic. So just to let everyone know what the teams for the South and the North are. So the Southern team is obviously this pair that we're watching here, Nikita Blair and Lily Patterson. Sean Perry and from Southland and Julia Corsten from Upper Hutt are playing in another pairs combination. Presley Williams from Upper Hutt and Rashan Eagle from Horowhenua are a pairs combination. And Ryan McCorn and Logan Patterson, the other pairs combination. The two triples teams for the South are Sam Anderson, Matthew Tosh and Ruben Marshall. And the other triple team is Jordan Keane, Aaron Marshall and Janelle Ryan. For the Northern Zone, their teams, obviously on this mat that we're watching, Georgia Popow and Hayley Ward. Nathan Trowell, who was semi-finalist in the junior singles, is skipping a pair with Lachlan Bashford. Matthew Foster, the winner of the junior singles, is skipping Thomas Mooney from Hawke's Bay. Bailey Irwin is playing with Simon Wagstaff, and the North's two triples are Braden Popow, Sam Landers and Cooper Holton, and the other team is Damon Forster, Tracy Ludeman and Hunter Reid. So some very good teams, and there's some really good matchups that we're going to see here. So in this match, in the next match on this mat, we will see Bailey Irwin and Simon Wagstaff playing Presley Williams and Rashan Eagle. So that's a game to look forward to as well.
It's got a pretty good line here.
Yeah,
nicely
nice
inside.
Bowl. Just
Great
sits in
bowl.
off that.
Oh, almost fell over too. If she'd fallen over, Wayne, it would have been a magnificent result.
Well, it would have. Has left a wee opportunity here for Georgia just to reach up through the middle.
Same sort of shot, a little bit more weight. She's looking to promote a bowl. She's not going to come and play the same shot. She could play the same shot and just take those two blues.
Absolutely.
She may even do it if she misses this. If she comes in narrow underneath it.
Yeah.
Every chance that bowl will hold up.
Here we go. Oh, she's just a bit narrow. There's an opportunity here for the South to make this three.
She can either change her hand or can play the same. She's going to play the same again.
Well, she played it pretty well last time. Oh, just a bit wider this time.
A little wider. She's probably going to be a little bit short too on that. Yep. It was probably safe to come the other way as well. She's had plenty of blues over here if she overcooked it. But
absolutely. So that's two blues to the South. We're all square after two ends.
2-2 after two.
Very Richie Beno.
Didn't quite go full Australian on it though. Don't want to give the spectators nightmares.
No.
And that's a nice...
It's a great start.
Yep. That's where you want to be when you're playing pairs. Just in behind that jack. 650 millimetres or 15 centimetres. Since we're watching juniors play, we'll try to use metric measurements rather than inches so you can understand it. little bit narrower here, but still just in the way, maybe. There's another lovely bowl here.
Yeah, great leading here from the North Island lead, Hayley Ward. Oh, that's finished in a really good position.
Very handy. That's where the jack's going. A little tap on that orange. Change your hand now. Hayley Ward on the backhand. See what she can do here. Nice blue to land on.
Oh, that's the weight. That was a great line.
It was well pointed. Just another roll, and I think you'll find that this mat is a little sluggish. It just needs a little bit more, attention paid to the weight.
This is pretty close, a little tap.
Well
Yeah,
done.
very nice.
Well pointed, well weighted. It was a little bit unfortunate earlier in the junior singles. Nikita Blair going out in the last 16 round, I think it was. One of the early upsets in that event.
Oh, a little tap on that, and that would have been.
It makes it a little bit harder, but there's an orange on the other hand to hit in.
Yep, very important now for Nikita to probably come the other hand, even sit that shot blue over, or just finish in front.
How's your weight?
Oh, this looks pretty well pointed. Oh, it's just pulling up again.
Well, that orange is locked and loaded, ready to
Yeah, straight through the head.
wobble in onto the shot blue. Almost on the forehand, straight for the orange.
I think, are they looking at the other hand?
I'm
No.
not sure they're looking at it at all, but they
They
might
are
be now.
Yep.
Possibly on the forehand, because it's going to come off the blue. It's going to come off the blue and straighten up, so if you play the forehand with a bit of weight would be what I'm picking here.
No, I think she's playing.
The forehand.
No, yep,
But
so
what shot is it going to be?
I think she's just going to try and roll that last bowl of hers in.
Oh, she has too.
Yep.
She's still got another bowl to come though. There's definitely a shot to be played there, but this is where the experience comes in, and they won't be able to see everything that's a possibility.
And if this little blue just gets shifted around the corner, that shot, oh.
Oh, it's just standing out now. Surely this is an invitation to trundle up onto the orange.
No, I think she's still sticking with that same shot.
Okay. She had good weight, just a little bit wide.
Yep. So that's one to the south. That's 3-2 after 3 ends to the south.
Bit of a shorter end now. See what happens. See what happens here. When the ends are short in a team game like this, you really need to be behind the kitty. Sitting beside it might look good, but it's not. That's exactly where you need to be, right there.
That's a great bowl. I have to say that chocolate sundae that Marge Mackay's eating in the background there looks pretty good.
Typical Wayne, thinking of his stomach.
Ooh, just that weight, it just pulls up very quickly. This mat, you've got to be making sure you reach the head.
I think this length end's quite a hard length to play because it does pull up on you. And you think it's a short end, but you still have to make sure your bowl's there so that they can pull up short. So
Absolutely. And that's not a bad home there for that one.
might be a good
Provide some
opportunity.
options.
Just going to keep drawing. Not going to open up the other side of the head yet. Oh, she's left this one a bit narrow, but could present an opportunity there. That's a nice little hole for orange to come through later on. But we haven't seen that aggressive nature from Georgie.
All right.
Is she around it?
Oh.
It's blocked up the hole and almost came in for shot. Now,
Yeah, almost giving
now
the shot away.
she will play that orange now and pop that blue out.
Well, that blue-orange split looks pretty tempting, doesn't it?
Surely she'll do it. Hayley Ward possibly guiding her to the correct shot. Look, if we could see what they're looking at on the other end of the mat would be quite good. I think they are looking at it. No, they're still going to draw. I don't think it'll come around there.
No, that's on this mat, I think that's a pretty tough shot.
Unless they're looking at that orange.
Oh, no.
She isn't.
No, she's on the back
Oh,
end.
she waved her arm that way, but they're going to play the right shot here.
It's control. Oh, yeah, just as we've seen on this mat, you put a bit of weight, it just holds.
Yep. And there's a little bit of experience there. Relatively new player, Georgie, and she's probably not used to skipping at all.
No.
This is possibly the first time she's had a go at this.
Probably.
And when you play with a bit of weight, you can't go as wide as a draw shot, so she needs to just pull that in a little bit.
That's not a bad bowl. Let's just stop that bowl flying out of the head.
I think she'll have another crack. She needs to go straight at it.
Straight at it. A bit more weight, probably.
She's getting closer.
Oh,
Well, that's changed things.
it has. Probably only one down.
She had nice weight for both of those shots. The heavier the mat, it won't turn as much with that weight. So she just needs to remember that next time.
This one's tracking well. Oh, it's just going to, again, it just pulls up.
It was well pointed. It
It
was on
was.
target. Just not the follow through required.
No. And I think that's the deceptive nature of this mat. It can look like it's on a great track and it's just pulling up very quickly. In your head, you've almost got to be thinking that 6 inches past.
She's one down. I think she needs to promote the orange and just hope that it stops.
Yep.
About just in front of the jack for shot. She could possibly draw around it, but I think it's going to pull up to the side. It won't be able to turn so far. She's
So
going to
she
try
can
and draw.
it.
She's going to
I
try and
tell you
draw. I'll
what,
tell you
that's
what.
not bad. Oh,
Just
again.
that blue just pushing around. Her green was spot on. But any less weight than that, I think she would have ended up out at 3 o'clock.
I agree.
It might not have come back for her. So
So that's another point to the south. That's 4-2 after 4 ends.
reasonably tight. It hasn't been no one's blowing out yet.
No big scores. And that's one of the important things when you're playing this type of representative match. If you can't score, the idea is to keep it as close as possible. And just the key thing is to take the opportunities when they present themselves.
So it's going to be the team with the most wins tonight will take out the trophy. If the games are drawn on point, I imagine it's a count back on ends. Yes, it is. Count back on ends. So every end is crucial.
And you know all about that, don't you, Grant?
What have I missed now, Wayne?
The North-South match last year?
No, it was
that
the year
count back?
before.
Year before. Right, yes.
Year before. Count back on ends. The North lucky to come out on top that year. Nice back bowl. Very handy to have the back bowls. Jack very rarely comes forwards. This one's got to be close.
Yeah, that's a great bowl. Yep. Should have the shot.
Blue now with a nice little draw shot now. Around the orange onto the jack.
It was an important bowl for the North after missing with her first two, really needed to get one close to help her skip out.
That's the interesting thing with 3 bowls. Quite often the first 2 may not be good, but that third one can often be at the colour bowl.
Absolutely. Nothing more frustrating as a skip when your lead's played 3 good bowls and the opposition lead then plays a magical third bowl and ruins it all.
I'll tell you what, I think Nikita's probably got the best line out of these 4 bowlers, but she just hasn't got her weight yet.
I agree.
Once she gets that weight, I think they'll have a lot more control here. It's a nice little guide inside that orange.
Yep.
One more roll on over on her last. One more roll than her last bowl. This one's got a bit more promise, surely.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just pulling up again.
Consistent. That gap's getting smaller though. It's the same gap that Georgie needs to find now. She's got a bit of weight on this one. She's got nice weight.
Yeah, and just shows, you know, that fraction extra. They
just a little tickle, eh? She needed a little tickle on that outside bowl, and she was right in the zone there. I don't know if she's over in the right part of her box for this to work, but let's see. She's gone too wide out of the box.
It's probably made it a bit more difficult.
I think this mat highlights the importance of delivery out of the box is to be over to the other side. She was too far back, I think, for that bowl to work. And that's something that these guys will learn as the more they play, how important it is to play from different parts of that box to get different results.
Absolutely.
And, so Georgie Popao and Hayley Ward score a 1 there. Let's go to 4-3. Nothing in it. They're both showing good bowls and not so good bowls here. So see who can hold their nerve till the end.
In these sort of games, it can be one end that decides it.
That was coming back beautifully, wasn't it? Just didn't have even with a wobble, it came right back. So it's still showing a lot of turnout there. This is the weight. This is the weight there.
Yep. Very good.
Hayley Ward's got the weight of this mat now. We're going to see what happens. Lily Patterson.
Of course, Lily won the... no, she was runner-up in the Plaque final. Came back from being 12-3 down and only missed out on getting a draw on the last end through an umpire's measure.
Who was that against? That other person was holding on.
Sam Landers.
Oh. Must have thought he had it early and buttoned off.
I'd say he's very relieved. Here she comes.
This is what you need, isn't it? Look at this one. Weight was good.
Yep, just a fraction more green.
Wow, orange here. Can they pull the jack right amongst all those oranges? Yeah, and really...
It's one of those heads, isn't it, Grant? You want to be the first one to snaffle that jack.
Oh, first and first served here. Will it be orange? Will it be blue? Good weight. No, it's not.
No,
the line is perfect.
It was a great line.
Oh, blue's chance, and blue's on the big swinging hand with a blue to rub off and orange to rub off.
Oranges to rest into. You can afford to be a little bit over here. Oh, it looks like she's got good weight too. Look at this. Oh,
perfect.
Magnificent.
And it was always going to happen, wasn't it?
Yep.
Which way was it going to go? 2 or 3 blues. See if Georgie can cut this down now. He's giving this a real good effort.
Yeah, great green.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, it's a great effort.
She may have cut it to 1.
May have. It's very close.
It's hard to see from that angle.
Yep. Nikita really just needs to follow her last bowl down.
Yeah, just make sure of the 2. Who knows, it may become 3.
It's on the way.
She's got good
Oh,
weight.
again.
She's
Played this really well. That's magnificent. That's great bowls.
Yeah, absolutely. Now there's a chance over there if she wants to split those 2 oranges at 3 o'clock. Will she see that shot? This will be interesting. Straight into the oranges. And the orange will come across into the blues. I don't think you can outdraw this. Some aggression from Georgie now required.
I don't think they're looking at that, Grant. I think this is just the experience.
Look at the other side of the head. What's happening over there, girls? Look over there. Here we go. Here she goes. She's looking at the other side now. Come on. Gone back to that side. Okay, they've made their decision. She can always get the edge of that orange, and she could come out and get something at the back of the mat. There's definitely an opportunity on the other hand with a lot of weight, though. Let's see what she can do here. As long as she can see the shot. Trying to draw it. She's 2 down. That's where she needed one, eh? If she'd had one there before her last bowl, she had a real chance of getting out of trouble.
So a chance here for the South to get 3 if Nikita can draw this one close.
Good
green. How's it? No, it's just going to pull up.
Yeah, she's got good line.
Yeah.
Nikita's got a very good line.
So
just struggling.
2 to the South. That makes it 6-3 after 6 ends.
So 4 ends to go, over the halfway mark, only 3 in it. That can change around in a matter of 1 end.
Absolutely. In pairs, the 7th end, when you're playing 10 ends, can be a pretty important end. Particularly if you're behind, you really want to score on this end.
Great start there.
That's a really good start.
South really putting them under the pump now. Don't be fooled by the shorter end.
Of course, just a reminder that if anyone has any questions, you can put them on the Facebook page under the link for this stream, and we'll be happy to answer those. Or if you've got any information about the players that we're watching, that would be great.
Here we go. Here we go. Something's going to happen. Back bowl.
Yep. Not a bad position there either.
Play that same shot again and just take that blue. Or position for the skip to do it. I think I'd be tempted to come down there myself. It's a pretty good result though.
That's not bad. That's very close to the shot.
It falls over.
If it fell over, I think it would be.
It might be. What do you think now? Blue, follow it in?
Yeah, blue needs to be just on the inside of that last front.
Now she's got her line perfect, but her weight has not been. This one looks better though. Let's have a look at this one.
Oh, it's just
go clean around. She's got a goodie. Oh, 1 down now.
1 down. Got a back bowl.
Yep. It's not a problem to be down with bowls to come. Georgie's coming up through the middle.
What's she done?
She's giving 2 back bowls to blue now. Nikita looking for the jack. She seems to play these shots quite well, but she's too wide. Here comes an orange. 2 oranges.
Was it? Maybe still a blue? Oh, who knows from this angle?
I think it's 2 orange. I'm going to go for 2 orange.
I'm going for a blue.
Oh,
here we go.
Here comes a blue. Right. It's just opened up that draw now for...
Nikita needs to be right in there. She can afford to move the jack.
3 blues.
Good positive draw.
She can get 3 blues here. That jack's going to come off that blue and go sideways a little bit. She's got good weight. Surely, this time, Wayne, surely.
Little slide. Oh, run. Oh.
So, it's either one blue or two oranges. Let's see if they can...
See if we can get...
Is it safe to come on the other hand maybe and sit on that side blue and get another 3? Get a 3? Play the other hand?
I think just got to try and draw in there.
She doesn't want to
dangerous.
She doesn't want to hit that blue up though. She doesn't want to hit that blue up. Oh, she's brought the blue in.
Could be 2 blues now.
No, it's 2 oranges still, isn't it?
Oh, we've just had some information that the South are winning all but one of the games, so it's a great start to the South so far. And for those of us that are from the Southern Zone for this competition, and I'm slightly biased because I was involved in picking the team.
So it's the only time I go for the South, mate.
I know, me too.
But we can't be biased. We're neutral. And they're measuring. I don't know if they've pulled what they've pulled out here, because we got excited by the fact that the South was winning all their games apart from one. They're obviously measuring for it's an orange.
Oh, it's not, is it?
So that's 1 orange so far.
I don't think it is. I think they might have decided that's not in. I can't know.
It's not often I'm wrong, but I'm right this time, I think. I think it's 2 orange, mate.
No.
Oh, they pulled the blue out. So what is it? Is it 1 orange or 1 blue?
2 blues.
Oh, 2 blues.
Maybe 2 blues.
We don't know. We're going to have a look at the scoreboard. 7-3.
1 blue, 7-3 to the South. After 7 ends.
So it was 1 blue. How close was that? Just stretching the lead now. Another 2 rolls on that bowl. It's a long end. Jack can't go any further than where it is. That's as long as you can throw it.
Of course, there's an interesting matchup going on the mat next to this mat. We've got Nathan Trowell from Poverty Bay playing for the North, and he's playing against Sean. Last name slips my mind. Who he played in the semi-final, and Sean won that. So.
Sean Perry.
Sean Perry, that's right. And so an instant rematch for those two. I'm sure Nathan will be looking to win that game.
Lily Patterson's just played a screamer, mate.
Oh, she has. That's magnificent.
Right on the jack.
Yeah, no, actually, Sean Perry is winning that game at the moment, 7-4. So.
So 3 blues. We'll see if we can just find out which North team is winning.
I'm just trying to cast my eye down the scoreboard so I can see.
That's a great response there from Hayley Ward.
Ball. Yep, very good.
Right, now Nikita, who's got a great line. Now's her chance here to get some weight behind this bowl and draw the jack. That's the nice hand too. It's a nice drawing hand.
Oh, how's the weight?
Well pointed again, but just the weight. It's trapped a few players this mat with the weight. Chance for Georgie now. Come on, Georgie.
All right, just undergreened that and underweighted as well.
Nikita Blair, Canterbury. On the draw.
That's better. Oh no,
She's got past her last one, so she's made it a slight improvement.
Yeah, that's made it a lot harder for Georgie to be able to draw that.
It's hard when the bowls are all in front. You've got to come through them or around them. And coming around them on a heavy mat's not easy.
No, see,
but a good home though.
Forced it wide.
Another chance here for Nikita now to improve on her last 2 bowls, which have just fallen 1 roll short. So all she needs is 1 more roll. She's got better weight this time, but her green is unclear.
Push one of them up. Oh yeah.
Wow, 1 bowl amongst all those blues. Thank goodness for that.
So it looks like the game that the North Island are winning is the triple. Jordan King for the South against Damon Foster for the...
So that's 1 bowl to the team from this... Where am I going here with this one? From the South, Nikita Blair and Lily Patterson score another 1. 8-3. Played 8. She's leading well, Lily Patterson. And Hayley Ward. These two are going pretty good and having a pretty ding-dong fair battle up front. There's not much between these two.
Yeah, it's another nice home.
I think many bowlers around the country would be happy to have these 2 leads in their team. For those watching, get in quick and they come back, pick them up for a tournament.
Oh, that's a great bowl. Just a fraction short, but it's still in a great position.
Hayley Ward now just on the draw, looking to land on the blue. Maybe she could pull the jack back a little bit. She's actually got some weight on this.
Yeah, a little bit of a rake.
But that's all right.
Finished in a great home.
It's a good result, wasn't it?
It is.
She's probably unlucky it didn't turn more than it did.
Yeah, but as we've seen with this mat, you put a little bit of weight on, they just hold. Keisha will just be looking to try and consolidate this. Oh, she's...
That's all right.
Not too bad.
Little opening on the other hand now. Georgie playing an aggressive line, looking for that side blue roll off it. That's it.
Bit of a
That's it,
split.
Hayley. That's it. That's it, Hayley. You tell her. Get in there. That's the one. Now she's gone wide the last few times playing these shots. She's got to remember that it's not going to turn much. She needs to go not too wide.
Oh, it's pretty good weight.
Pretty good weight, and she's made it real hard now.
Oh, yeah, that's
unfortunate.
Yep.
Just going with her little weighted shots. She's just taking too much green. She's used to leading all the time. She's used to drawing.
That's right.
So she's got to adjust. The heavier it is, the wider you don't go.
That's good. Nikita didn't really want to get too close there and leave something for Georgie to...
She can still draw this though.
But yeah, it's still very drawable.
She's got to come down that same hand she came before. That's the one. Hayley's pointing her in the right direction.
Just got to draw to the shot bowl. Give her the shot.
How was this one? Oh, just her weight told her out.
Great try.
Still one to go. She doesn't want to make the target big. It's sitting pretty good as it is.
Yep, she just wants to be on those oranges back. Not too close. Doesn't want to leave a target.
She could draw a back touch. It would be handy though.
Oh, that's probably not where she wants to be. It does give her something to slide off or to use.
Yeah, nice wing bowl, but she's going to draw it on the hand that she's got no assistance from. As we're coming the other way, might have been to her advantage when she's got a bowl to slide off. That's to help her get into the head if she was wide.
Well, and also good chance to cut down and cut out some of those shots. So that's 3 to the south. That makes it 11-3, and they're playing the last end. So unless something dramatic happens, that's a win to the south. And it looks like Sam Anderson has won their triples match.
Start retrieving some ends. Because we're only playing 2 rounds, aren't we? So there's this round and the next. So all the ends they can get now.
And the other triples match, that was the game the North were winning. The South are now in front 9-8.
Goodness me.
Just looking down the scoreboards, it's still South, South, South.
It's going to have to be one of the greatest comebacks of all time if there's a whitewash in the first round.
Wayne Tuff could go down as the greatest selector and team manager of all time.
Right. Looking to score an end. Hayley Ward looking to give her skip something to work with. And unfortunately, this is probably the untidiest end she's played.
Yep, that's a fair call.
Knowing that the game is gone, maybe it's taken her focus off it a little bit, maybe. Who knows? It's a tricky little mat, this one. Now Nikita, can she draw the shot? We've been waiting for a draw shot from her. Knowing the game's in the bag, can she now draw? She's still a little bit short. Probably not too bad a weight though. Their line maybe.
Yep. Not too bad. There's only one orange behind the head, so.
There she comes now. George looking for one shot, just to score an end. Chance here, eh? Chance. Can she hit those oranges up onto the blues and just open the head up? So you keep drawing.
Nikita just needs to get one in there. If anything, just beat that black.
This is it, all the way.
Yeah. Sit there. That's a really good bowl.
All day long, that was a good bowl.
Yep. Perfect.
That front orange, straight into the blues. Take the lot, mate. Should take the lot, Wayne. That front orange, right at 12 o'clock, straight up the mat. At 1,000 miles an hour. That's what she needs with her last bowl.
A Matthew Ellis special.
Take all the blues.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll see that today.
Well, let's see. Depends where this one goes. If it blocks up the draw, she's found her weight on the last bowl of the match.
That's another great bowl.
Okay, Georgie. She's on the draw, looking for an end. How's this looking? She's got good weight.
Oh, it's just
just died on her.
Yeah. Wow. Great win to the South.
How many is that?
Looks like it's probably
5.
Oh, it could be.
Goodness.
Definitely 4.
That doesn't
reflect.
reflect.
No, she's given them the 5.
5. 16-3 is the final score. Doesn't really reflect the game.
No, they did pull away in the last few ends, and obviously the 5 on the end made that look a lot worse. But a great game, some really good bowls played. Now we can look forward to the second round of the Interzone competition, and we'll be back shortly. Look for the link on the... same link, so we're not going, we're staying live.
Stay where you are.
Marvellous. Run to the fridge and grab another Coke, because we'll be continuing on.
That game was closer than the score reflected, and I think Nikita had the best line. I think she had a good line.
Yes.
But her weight only came on right at the end. Hayley was playing pretty good at lead. I think the leads had a pretty good battle up front. And Georgie did what she could, and a little bit of experience or inexperience there may have just meant they couldn't play some of the shots they needed to get themselves out of trouble.
Absolutely.
But hopefully she can watch this back and see where opportunities were and learn something from this. I think she will. Look like they were having a good time. That's the main thing.
Yeah, and that's what this is about. As much as it's a good competition, and parochial competition.
This is for breaking rights back at the motel later. This is this tournament here. You've got
Absolutely.
North versus South, so they'll be giving good banter later. So you really don't want to lose here tonight.
No, but you know, it's a great opportunity for them to have just to enjoy their bowls as well after what's been a pretty serious day.
So we're playing this tournament at the in Titai Bay, the North Wellington Centre Hall.
Well, just looking out the window here, there's 2 games still going. We've got Presley Williams and Rashaan Eagle, who we'll actually see in the next live game. And they're slightly in front, I believe. And they look like they're holding a couple on the head, so they're doing okay. And the other game, that's certainly got a lot closer. The South.
Here we go. Here we've got a bit of footage.
Oh,
here.
we have. Marvellous.
We've now crossed live to the remaining games that are going on here.
Yep. So
Nathan Trell from Bay of Plenty in the orange bowl right in front of us here. 6-7 behind.
I can tell you, he's just drawn the shot.
Has he? You wouldn't tell from the look on his face. It hasn't changed.
Right.
Cool, calm and collected.
Emotionless. And Sean Perry now. We saw how well he drew earlier. And his bowl's on its way. And, he's just narrow and finished in the front of the head.
What's the score on the mat next to it that we can see the head there? Presley's just come down to have a look at the head. Orange is the shot.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that. It's right at the back of the mat. Oh, this is a superb bowl.
That's a great bowl. So Sean doesn't have a lot of choice. I think he's just got to follow that bowl down and try and sit it out.
The 2 losing semi-finalists here. Oh, sorry, the runner-up.
Gosh, he's looking at a pretty aggressive shot here.
This will be magnificent if he gets this.
Through the middle of the head. To be fair, any edge on that shot bowl, Kitty's probably going straight to the orange and perhaps even back to the blue with a bit of bounce back if he hits hard enough.
Because he's 2 down. The game is in Trowell. Trowell might. Is this the only game the North can win here? He's looking at it. What's he going to have? What's he going to have?
Oh.
He's gone through the hole. He didn't quite get it on the right angle, so that's 2 oranges.
Yep.
Oh. A narrow loss to the South. The North have a win. So it's not a complete whitewash in the first round now. How important was that to the lifeline to the North? Oh, he just misses the blue one. He just missed the blue and that orange was gone. I'm not sure what the result is there.
The South don't,
but I would say that the orange won it. The New Zealand junior singles champion there, Matthew Foster.
Right, just excuse me for a minute. I have to go and do the team talk for the South.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll do a good job, Wayne. The first round didn't go so well, did it? So the next game that we'll have coming up live for you will be Bailey Irwin, Bay of Plenty, Simon Wagstaff, Tauranga, playing for the North, and they'll be playing against Presley, William, Upper Hutt Valley, and Rashaan Eagle, Horowhenua, playing for the South. The Southern Zone is Wellington, obviously Horowhenua down, and the Northern Zone is the rest of the North Island. Playing for the McLachlan Challenge Trophy. And I think we're almost ready to start.
me. I don't think that's quite right. I'm not sure what's happening on here. Yes, I do now. Helps if you put the right score in, eh? So it's 4 games, or 8 points to 2 games, 4 points, so 8-4 to the South after round 1. I'll have to calculate the ends manually by the looks of it, and the points for at the moment is 61 to the north and 61 to the south and 46 to the north. So it's still well up for grabs. Right, the games for round 2. Quick chance to fix up the makeup, brush the moustache, whatever. Mat 1, TV Matt, Presley Williams and Rashaan Eagle are playing Bailey Irwin and Simon Wagstaff on Mat 1. On Mat 2, we have a triples game between Jordan, Aaron and Janelle for the South versus Braden, Sam and Cooper for the North. On Mat 3, we have Nikita and Lily for the South playing against Nathan and Lachlan for the North. On Mat 4, we have Sean and Julia for the South playing Georgia and Hayley for the North. On Mat 5, we have triples. Sam, Matthew and Ruben are playing against someone else. Damon, Tracy and Hunter. And Mat 6 must be Ryan and Logan playing against Matthew and Thomas. So if you'd like to head to your mats. All right. And I've got to say, it sounds a bit like a school library out there. I've never heard such quiet people, so
It's past their bedtimes, so we'll see if we can get some action going in this last round. Stay with us, everyone watching. We're about to start the second round of 2.
Sorry, I might just have to juggle some mats around.
And as you heard, it's 8-4.
Sorry, just got to change the mats.
I wouldn't listen to that guy, Presley. It's the last person I'll be taking advice from. Playing tough now as he's coming back into the commentary box. So did you tell him everything you know?
My knowledge.
It didn't take long, did it?
Triples match. Can you move to mat 4? Will that work? And can we get mat 5 to be Georgia and Sean? Does that work?
Just sorting out the mats down the other end of the hall there. Doesn't make people get onto the right mats without playing on the same mat they just come off by the sound of it. So we're almost ready to start.
We're all good to go then. Right, 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds before we lift off here, and it's 8-4 to the southern zone, leading the northern zone. So there's nothing in it. 2 games.
Yeah. The South need 3 to put it in their pocket. But as I said to them, they need to just think about winning every game. Don't leave it to chance.
We've seen the South in more commanding positions than this in the past and fall over at the last hurdle, but tonight might be different.
These are the up-and-comers, but they haven't been there.
Yeah, nice shot.
These are the ones that are going to replace those ones.
Yes. These orange bowls are quite close to that box, aren't they?
Not close enough.
Rightio. Oh, now we're going to go through the same problems we've had that everyone's had on this mat. A little bit heavier, just needing to reach through it a bit more.
Yep. I shouldn't tell you, but I did share my knowledge of what
I know. I saw you sharing your knowledge. It's all right. I let the viewers at home know that you were sharing your knowledge, extensive as it is. And here we go. Just falling short. Nicely pointed though. Bay of Plenty. Bailey Irwin. Was that Simon Wagstaff?
Simon Wagstaff.
Simon Wagstaff, Tauranga. Rashan Eagle, Horowhenua. Haven't seen too much of this young fella
Good weight here, mate.
around, but
Tell you what, that's
he's not too bad.
No, that's pretty good. That'll be the shot. I did see him play last year in the fourth tournament that we played in Horowhenua. He went pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
I think he was playing 3 that day.
This guy's got a very wide delivery,
He has.
2-kneeling stance. He's just come up a little bit short. Now, what's he going to look at? He'll be playing the blue, won't he? He's going to look at that blue and just whip out those oranges.
Yep.
He wants to play it. Look at him, he's twitching. Give me a crack at it. Yep, they're going to go for it.
No, I think they're going to draw.
Oh, what? I thought he was pointing to come through the other hole. Just on the draw.
Presley's a very good draw bowler. Yep, it's pointed right, probably just the green, just the weight again.
He plays quite a bit. I'm surprised they're not wanting to hit the blue one, take that orange up, but they're holding one shot just to open up their head a little bit more and give themselves a chance for more shots, but just looking for the draw, looking for the hole.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I think he probably still holds.
It's probably your other eye looking at that shot. I think it's, he just hit it in for shot, Wayne, I think. It's orange. Surely.
Hang on, I'll get the bowler.
He's showing him the way though. Look.
Oh,
It's just like,
held up.
it's nothing's coming in through there.
No.
Nothing's coming in through there, but I think he's might have missed his chance on that front blue. If they play it now, it's
They could go horribly
oh,
wrong.
don't play it now.
They could go horribly wrong.
I think he's got to rub off this orange out here.
I think he's better out this
3 o'clock
on
orange.
the backhand. He's got the 2 oranges, depending on his green, that he can get a slide off.
Yep, 3 o'clock orange, real heavy. He's got all this mat.
Absolutely, he can.
4 blues.
He can play that with as much as he likes.
Yep.
That kiddie's. Yep.
That's it. Hit
That's
it
the one.
and hit it hard, mate.
Yep, beautiful.
Yeah, he's called it. Hit it with pace. Because it's going to come out not heavy enough. Could have been right through that. Oh my goodness. What side did you tell him to play for, Wayne? Might still be a blue. Oh.
He's reaching for it.
He is.
It
It's
Yep,
a blue.
Yep.
Well done. Good eyes.
Thank you.
Good eyes. An opportunity there, though, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Could have turned that into 4 if he really got it right.
Go for the outside bowl, come off it, pick up the jack. 4 shots on the side of the mat over here.
Yep.
At 9 o'clock.
But again, that's that experience factor that we talk about. That
It was a relatively safe shot unless he was really narrow. But it doesn't matter. They have scored a 1.
absolutely.
So it
that's
is
1 to the south after the first end.
Rashan Eagle leading off. Taking every inch of mat there. Right out to the side he went. Simon Wagstaff. I wonder if his nickname's Waggers. Looking for some back bowls now. Rashawn Eagle. Just a little bit narrow, a little bit light. He had perfect weight with his first. It's almost level with the jack. He just needed to keep that weight.
There's a spot out there though that they get out and it just holds out there.
Yeah, especially on the slower mat. On the faster mat, they would have come back nicely on that. Just enough for them to come back. This mat's a little bit heavier, a little bit thicker. So it's a little bit heavier, so they it's just not responding. He doesn't like that one, does he? Bowed his head down as soon as he let it go. He didn't like it. So not the closest of heads we've seen.
No.
Simon Wagstaff is going to take advantage of this situation, and he has.
Yes, but still, there's a few gaps there.
So holding three shots. Probably one of the loosest threes we've seen so far today.
Yep. My money will be on Presley to draw this. Yep. Oh, he's just pulling up.
Oh. I should have taken you up on that.
Should have.
Is he around it? Has he pulled into the same zone? Well, these two have found their line.
Yep.
Just like Nikita in the last game. Just getting another couple of rolls onto that bowl. Presley got enough this time. Green's good.
Yeah.
Wow, they're making this mat look hard.
Yeah. It's as we've seen in those previous games.
I think he's got to go narrow next time and just try to take that shot bowl out, come through the hole and take it out for two blues.
Yep.
And if he's a little bit wide, he'll hit the orange and the blue will roll in.
Absolutely.
So orange now looking to maybe promote the outside orange or find the hole. Trying to draw around things that wide on this weighted mat is very hard indeed.
Yep.
Now there's a big opportunity here for orange. They can almost grab a 6 here. There's a 6 on. Have they seen it? Blue's in trouble. There's got one ball on the head. There's oranges all around. And he's coming for the shot. That's a magnificent result.
Yep.
They're not going to drop a 6 now.
All right, they got first and third.
Just needs to reach down, look for the jack, roll off the blue for one shot. And I'll tell you what, he was right on target if that bowl wasn't there.
Absolutely.
He had pretty good weight for it. And another blue.
Another one to south. It's 2-0. They're just holding, just hanging in there.
It's an ugly game so far. They're getting some. There was an opportunity there for 6, but Presley played a magnificent bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he had a few opportunities
to
on
cut
that
it down.
Pushing those front blues through and coming through himself. Yeah, he's just got caught out there again. There's obviously a line out there that's just not quite giving the same response.
So he's come under it.
Yeah, and that's going to swing away.
Yeah. But still, there's two teams out there playing on it, so
absolutely, and
it's the same for both of them.
Yep. And sometimes in these games, you just got to keep fighting your way through.
Nice aggressive shot there for 2 blues. Simon Wagstaff now. And he's inside it, is he? For 1.
Almost.
Good enough for 1. So the North holding 1 on this end.
quick knock down some of the scoreboards here.
And Rashan is looking. He's looking.
Okay. Oh,
Great effort.
Yep.
And it was a well-weighted shot too.
It
Just
was.
not wide enough, but it's a lot better.
yeah. Just looking down the scoreboards down here, it looks like the South are leading in 2 out of the games I can see, and the North leading the other one. So it's pretty even though.
Presley having a bit of a think now. Is it, which hand does he go? I think they're both got traffic in the way, so he's got to come around or under.
Looks like he's given that good weight. Yeah, he's probably just fraction quick.
Yeah, both hands are blocked, so it's a bit of a tricky situation here for both teams. The advantage to Orange because they are holding the shot.
It just looks a bit short, but it's now made that hand very difficult.
I think he's trying to either promote that blue one or get it out of the way, so he's either got to do it again.
I think Prez is going to get aggressive here. He's going to try and promote his blue.
He's close this time.
Yeah, well
Perfect.
played. That's
That's
a great shot.
That's real good. Gives him one.
I could see it in his eyes. I knew what he was going to do.
He's going to have to play it again. This guy, he's underneath it. He's underneath it.
Oh, he's just got the little tickle.
Beautifully weighted. Just a rub. Presley now plays the same again, does he? Played it once, he can play it twice.
I think he might be looking at coming under on the other hand. What is he going to play? He's going to play the wobble.
Playing the wobble, starting.
The James Sullivan wobble.
Yeah,
He's not quite as confident.
He tried to wobble it up the middle. Obviously the wobble trying to counter the bias. So he's got a little bit of a wobble this time as well.
It's holding. Oh, it's just ducking at the end.
So both of them tried to play a bit of a wobble there, and
It could be
another blue.
another blue, is it?
Another blue makes it 3-0 after 3. Another short end.
It's the short ends we've seen them, them get caught out because of the deadness of the mat.
Yeah, you got to play through. You got to be all still drawing to the box on this weight, otherwise you'll end up real short. He's level with the jack, just a little bit wide, but he's got a bowl handy. Simon Wagstaff giving plenty of position. But Presley Williams has rescued the game for the South on several occasions here.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, Rashan's struggling a wee bit with this mat.
This is a good one.
Yeah, these are two very good bowls. Oh, it's just pulled up.
That's
It's
all right, though.
It's all right.
In the context of what we've seen so far, those are magnificent, those two oranges right now.
Absolutely.
What can Rashan do here in response? He's generally played one really good one each time, so I think this is it.
Yep, this is much better.
Look at that,
Yep,
every time.
fantastic.
Yep, well done there to Rashan Eagle, who's given themselves a big chance. Simon Wagstaff just sending that one a bit wide, but he's behind. Short ends, you need the back bowls.
Presley just wants to put one front toucher here.
Come that bigger green, eh? Come down the backhand.
Yep. If you can sit one front toucher, it'll make it very difficult.
It's coming wide, all right.
Oh.
That's close enough. It's good enough for two, probably.
Yep.
It's a very close measure. So we've scored 3 singles, 1 in the end so far. And that's the shot right there.
Yep.
It's a great bowl there from Bailey. Opportunity for Presley to pull that kitty away from the orange now to his back blue. Oh, he may have just tipped it out now.
He may have.
He was a bit unlucky.
He was.
He did it.
It's
He
a
had
fraction quick, probably.
quite a good line. There's the trophy in the background, the McLachlan Challenge trophy. It's what they're playing for here today, and he's played another one on the other hand. That's 2 now. The Blues are exposed.
Presley just needs to.
Orange, orange.
Yep.
His foot's looking right there, right there.
No, he's going to come the other hand, try and tip it.
Okay.
Tricky shot on this mat the way it holds, but.
It does dive. It does dive if he gets it right, but it's a hard hand if he plays that.
Oh, maybe he's looking at that other one now. He's gone back down.
That's the one.
Yeah,
That's the
can
one.
he see enough of the orange to split them both out, or does he just get rid of the shot? But the kitty's probably moving anyway.
He just needs to move it. I don't think he needs to get rid of those oranges. He just needs to overplay it by about 1 roll. It's got really good weight.
Really close.
Got it.
That's a great bowl.
Magnificent weighted shot. He could have 3.
He's played that exceptionally well.
This guy could play a similar shot too onto those blues and maybe take those blues out, but he's going to draw it.
Tell you what, this is pretty well down.
Here it comes. This is the shot.
Yeah,
Magnificent
very
bowl.
good bowl under pressure.
Wasn't that fantastic? 3 down. Could have been 6-0. No, it is now 1-3.
After 4 ends.
Fantastic draw shot from Bailey Irwin under all sorts of pressure there. So 1-3 is the score after 4. So only scoring in 1s. It's a pretty tight game. Starts off well again, Simon Wagstaff.
And it's one of those games, isn't it, Grant, where if one team can score a decent score, it'll change the complexion of the game.
This is a good bowl. Come on, turn, he says. No. Man, it was good weight, though.
Yep.
It's a good bowl back there.
Good home.
Really good line. They'll be getting tired now. They've been out there now.
Yeah, since 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock this morning. 6:30 now.
It's a long day of concentration for these young players.
It's the wider hand, so you just need to be a little bit wider on that hand.
Interesting choice.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a good bowl.
All right, now he needs to get his Rashan to play through this a little bit.
Yep.
Even
Yeah,
if he's wide, he's got a back bowl.
Similar weight to his first bowl, really.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
Reaching through there,
Yeah.
rest the
Yeah.
bowl, grab the kitty.
Weight's good.
Looks really good.
It looks real good. This is a really good bowl.
Oh, yes.
And again, his third bowl
Yep.
to the rescue every
Yes,
time.
Yep. And there's nothing better for a skip than to turn around the other end with a head where you've got the shot.
This is well pointed too.
Yeah,
It's got
heading well
beautiful
down.
weight to turn. Nice bowl. Very nice bowl. So that's going to be close to that front orange. Maybe it's 2 oranges.
Looks like Presley's going to follow that down, try and find the gap. Weight will be critical here.
It's not badly down.
Not
A little
bad,
rub
a
on
little-
that.
Oh, he just needed a fraction more weight. But That's left him in a good position. With
Who's
his next
holding
bowl.
there? It's really close. He may have come in for a shot. It's hard to tell.
Well, I have a feeling the Rashawn's blue may be still. But
Bailey Irwin on the draw. Just one roll short. He's made it hard for himself now. He's got an orange in his draw shot. This is a good opportunity for that blue to come in. Take that back orange out. He's just saying what orange could play, so he needs to tuck that blue in.
Yep, Presley's onto it. He's got such a lovely delivery, Presley.
Oh, nice little tickle. That's what he needed, and it falls in.
Oh, he's giving it away.
Who's holding now? Goodness me, it's just fallen over and hit the jack back. Has it gone to the orange? Has it gone
looks like it has from this angle.
Has it gone too far? How bad is that front blue one in the way now for Presley? Is it in his way? Is it stopping him from getting that orange out?
This is a pretty important bowl. He needs to try and get another one right on there.
It's plain as though he hasn't got it. Oh no.
Oh, he's really opened that up.
Presley will hit that blue, won't he, and split them all out unless he's holding.
Yep. And Presley will be right through onto the edge of that blue.
It should hold its line nicely if he just gets the edge of that blue at 10 o'clock. Would you say that'd be 10 o'clock blue? Right into the hole.
Yep.
If he's too wide, yeah, he could come off that outside blue that he's pointing his foot to and just take the orange straight out.
He just needs to be right through the middle.
Take that orange straight out, the jack will trap on the back blue.
Yep. Can't do any damage here. Can play pretty positively.
Famous last words there from Wayne Tough. He's playing right over his box. He's coming off it, and he's played
that's a great bowl.
It's a very, very good bowl.
Yep.
Definitely made
In
two
fact,
out
another
of it.
roll and he probably would have had three.
Yeah, cleaner. He was looking for a cleaner slide. He would have had 4 shots, with a cleaner slide.
Yep.
He's got 2.
They're looking at it. Oh.
Wow. Did he make 3 of that, or was it 2? We'll see. We'll just wait for them to put that score up on the board. It's definitely 2.
Definitely 2 to the blue, extending their lead.
We'll see what he's just flipping the cards over now, so just in times. 2 shots.
2 shots.
5-1 now. After 5 ends. I'm assuming it's still 5. It's 5 ends because they've got 4 on the board over there. They haven't
Yeah, they
clicked
haven't
the board
updated
over.
that one. Yep.
Yeah, good starter.
That's a pretty good start. And the South are leading. Matt 2 down from there, 5-1. As I look down the...
Good bowl. Very good bowl, Simon.
Yep, very nice. Although the Blues still got good position. Just looking down the hall a bit more.
Yeah, bro, good weight, good granny. Take it with you. Ooh.
Nice bowl, Rashawn. Hitting his straps now.
Yeah, he's starting to come on.
He's getting his bowls in the head now.
That'll be a worry for the North.
He's giving Presley shots to play, which is the crucial thing.
Tell you what, this isn't a bad effort though. So on the scoreboards I can see the North's winning 1 game, they're drawing 1 game, and the South are winning the other 2. So I'm not sure, there's about 3 mats I can't see the scores of.
Yeah, bro.
Not a bad bowl there.
So that last team was the first time we've had a multiple of a 2 being scored. Everything else has been 1s up until now. And these bowlers are starting to get better and better and better as they bowl. The heads are getting tighter.
He's an aggressive...
Oh, that's
just
unlucky.
Very unlucky.
He's gone through the whole clean as you like.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a replay on that, of how close he was to getting that perfectly. Not sure. We haven't pushed the replay button here, but we may be able to have another look at that.
In the meantime, Presley. He's just drawn wide there. Bailey reaching up. Oh, he's just a fraction light.
He was, He had a very good line. Very good line.
Presley needs to probably follow that last bowl and just sit on the inside of it. Just fill up that hole a bit.
Here comes
Here's
the exit
replay.
shot.
Oh, yeah.
So close to perfection.
Absolutely. A little touch on that jack and it would have
Yeah,
gone out the
absolutely.
side there.
Right there from the next action replay.
Presley's decided to come the other hand.
He's going to try and sneak in under this and get in front. He's done it.
Yeah, that's not a bad bowl.
It's a nuisance.
Yep.
Nuisance for the opposition, that ball. And an opportunity for him to now come back on that hand or play that blue up for several shots, in fact.
Yeah.
There's a lot of space out the back here.
There is.
And if he can come right through that gap, just pick that jack up and scoot right through the head.
I think that's what he needs to be looking for.
He needs to start playing some more, make the game happen. Make
Yep.
something happen here.
Because at the moment it's just
Just getting away from them.
right. It's just a bit wide.
Only just. Fraction narrow, and he was right in on that. So there's an opportunity for both of them here to score a multiple. I think Presley will play the backhand, and
Yeah, similar shot to his last
it's a
one.
very safe hand for him to play.
He's got a few options, a few gaps he can come through, bowls he can roll over.
If he doesn't do this, there's an opportunity on that orange for the other team.
Absolutely. He needs to get another bowl in
If
here.
the other team plows into that orange at 3 o'clock there, at 2 o'clock, that 2 o'clock orange, those blues could disappear. So there's still danger here for Presley. He needs to make sure that
This looks pretty
he's
good.
got good weight.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, that is a good shot. That's locked that blue in there now.
Yep. So the danger here,
He can hit this pretty hard.
Interestingly, he's playing the other hand. I thought he'd maybe play up to that last blue and just.
He's got to hit it. He's got to hit it with weight.
Oh no.
I think he had good weight,
Yeah.
didn't he? But
I
he
thought
was
the,
just.
the opportunity was probably the
I
other.
think he
hand.
was after that split just on it, but he was just a little bit too narrow. Probably 6 inches too narrow. May have held a bit more if he'd come in.
So that's two blues. That makes the score 7-1 to the south, and we've played 6 ends.
4 ends to go, and there's possibly a little bit more experience from Presley. He's been playing with some pretty good players in Upper Hutt. Great start from Rashan.
Yep, he's really started to come on the last couple
Yeah,
of
yeah,
ends.
he's improved. No doubt about it. He's getting closer and closer and closer the more he plays.
Yep, bit of confidence gained from the fact they're in front too, probably.
Simon's probably been the most consistent player as well. He's not far away. This is a beautiful line. Here's a go. It's just going to hold it. See that? It just held. It was
Yeah, it's just that
that faster mat. It would have come
6
right in.
inches too wide, probably.
Yeah. It's only just out. This is a good bowl. That's a good bowl back there. We haven't seen many back that far on the map, but that's a good spot to be back there.
Absolutely. So what we're hearing is that across the floor, it's about even, the scores. So
6 games each, is it? Just need 2 of those games to turn around.
yeah, North are leading a couple of pairs games. So there's going to probably come down to South are leading both triples, but one's close.
That's a nice bowl. That was a beautifully
very
weighted
good.
shot and deserved to get that rub as well. It was a well-weighted shot. No point being narrow when there's a bowl to rub off, I always say. Now, a big chance here for Presley to pull that jack back 1 foot into those blues. It's going to depend on the green. Probably could have afforded to just been overplaying that one a little bit
Yeah,
because he
wouldn't
had
have
an
hurt.
orange to land on.
Yeah, wouldn't have hurt to move the jack probably.
He's got to do the same now. He's got to pretend he's blue here and just play that shot before blue does. Otherwise, he's going to be in all sorts of problems.
It's a bit light.
Okay, Presley gets another crack at it.
Yep. Needs to bury that jack. Positive out of the hand. This
It's a
is
nice
a great
weight.
line.
It's the weight you
He's-
want.
Yeah, he's well and truly done it. That's very good.
Orange now needs to follow that down. I think he's too wide.
Yes.
And you can just see from where he's positioned himself in the box, he's over to the far side, so his bowl's always going to hold out there longer. He needs to
Yep.
be further on the other side, and that's just experience. And hopefully, if he watches this back, he can see where he is positioned in the box and understand that he needs to move over a little bit.
Here's a bowl from Presley. That sits over. That's not too bad. That makes it a bit harder.
It does indeed. He's got a back orange. He's got a back orange. Can that come into play here if he rolls the blue up onto the jack? I think that's... Is that all he's got? Well, he gets a little rub. If he has to... Yeah, he's going to go for the blue. He's going to go for the blue here. This is a difficult, difficult shot.
He's a bit wide, I think.
Going to draw it. Tell you what, his weight's perfect.
Weight was very good for the
His
draw.
weight's perfect for the draw. And any other day it would have turned around. That's 2. So that's 9-1 after 7 now. South team of Presley and Rashan just pulling away.
Yep.
And I think it's...
This is an important game for the South to win. It's very close across the floor.
Nice bowl.
Yep, that's a really good home.
It's a great start. So the most improved player on the mat is Rashan.
Yep, he's really hit his straps in the last
He is
3
going
ends.
tremendously now. The most consistent, I think, Simon Wagstaff. And I think the experience of Presley playing with some pretty talented bowlers out of Upper Hutt has been able to call some pretty good shots and play some pretty good shots to save a few ends early on in the game, which has laid the foundation for what we're seeing now. Nicely round the back.
Yep. Yeah, Rashan just needs to get one somewhere between the jack and the spot. Would be a good bowl.
Yep, that's real good.
That's a good home.
It's a real good bowl. Takes the bowl off the mat. 2 back bowls. Simon now looking to just draw one for his skip. Give his skip something to play to. Tell you what,
Yeah,
he's
it's
done
a very
it.
good bowl.
It's a great shot. That's a solid shot from Simon Wagstaff. What can Presley do here to get out of trouble? I think he's just got the draw shot, or is he going to try and tap it back? I think he'll just draw it on the backhand, I would think. Back touch up. It's a nice swing here. There's every chance he can draw the shot here. He's used all of the mat. He's used it all.
As we've seen, they just, when you're that bit wide, they don't come back as much.
Just looking at that spa pool picture in the background there, it'd be quite nice to have a spa right now, wouldn't it? Relax.
Not sure I'd want to see you in the spa.
It's not that bad, is it?
So just looking across some of the other scores, it's pretty tight out there. Some really close games going on. Presley drawing down. Oh, he's just a bit short.
He's
It's a
had
good line.
2 cracks at the draw. There's an every chance he could just push the orange through on the other hand. He's looking at it now. He just walked across there to see what's going on there. Oh, he's just short again.
It probably takes anything away on that hand. He just needs to get down and try and draw this on the other hand.
It's a shame old Bailey wasn't quite there with that one, because there was a big opportunity for maybe a 3 or a 4 brewing.
Oh, Presley looks like he's going to get a wee bit aggressive here.
Ooh. Doesn't want to just chip that blue one out of the head. I don't think there's any need to be aggressive here. He's moved right over, so he's obviously looking for something.
Yeah,
Was he just on the draw? No, he's looking for it. He's got an orange up into the head and out.
Yep.
Oh, that brings in a couple of blues now, so... Oh, he's going that way. Okay. He's going to try and come around those blues, is he?
Yep.
Does that mean the oranges are counting? Is that why he's playing that way? Or is he trying to pull it to the oranges, maybe?
Maybe. One orange. So that's 2-9, and we've played 8 ends. We've got 2 ends to go.
So we're looking for a massive comeback here from Bailey Irwin and Simon Wagstaff. 7 down, 2 to go.
Yep.
6 minutes left on the clock, so there's enough time to play the next 2 ends.
Yeah, they'll get them all in.
A 3 and a 4, or 2 4s to win. And it's a reasonable start there from Simon.
South are winning this game and one other. Looks like they're down in a couple.
Yeah, mate, good speed.
Rashan is leading very, very well now. Another perfectly placed lead bowl from Rashan. If we can cast our mind back to those first few ends where the bowls were... It looked like the kitty had coronavirus. No one wanted to go near it.
Exactly.
But now they're really starting to hone in on it now. Is another fantastic one there from Simon Wagstaff. Playing with a bit of weight here. I'll tell you what, this is a great looking bowl. Oh! He just slices it. The jack could have been back down here on the back of the mat. It would have been fantastic. He's just sliced it away. He's still got the back bowls. And Simon's played another good lead bowl. Right round it. Perfect.
Yeah, and Rashan just
And
needs
sits over.
Rashan just needs to follow that with his one.
Yeah, just needs to give Presley position. So Presley doesn't want to be dropping a 3 here.
Looks like he's got good weight, good green. This is going to be pretty close. Oh, that's
Again,
a great bowl.
With
Well
his third
played.
bowl, but he has... It looks... It's a good bowl, but it's actually good for the orange as well. There's a nice little target there for for Bailey to land on that blue and just chip it out and hold a nice tidy 3. His head's looking pretty good for Bailey if he can convert this. And he's close to it. How's his weight? How's his weight?
Oh, it's just a fraction.
It's a good bowl.
It is. Presley really needs to get that in there. Got a couple of cards come in. We've got one game to the north and one game to the south. So it's very tight.
This is Presley's first bowl, and if it was me, I'd try and kill it. What do you think, Wayne?
Presley?
I think you should smash it and kill it. Drop a 2, go 5 up last end. He doesn't want to be mucking around here and drop a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, knowing Prez, he's pretty confident. He'd back himself to draw right in there.
I'm pretty confident I'd have a go at that front orange and just blow that whole head apart.
Yeah, I think
he doesn't want to regret not having his chance with his first bowl because it's only 2 away if he kills it with his first, but if he kills it with his next 2, now he's lined up. That blue's coming out. Big chance here for Bailey. Big chance now. And he knows it. He needs to get rid of that blue.
how's his weight?
And it even takes a double step at the side to make it even.
Got the little straightener.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the floor's starting to show all its tricks.
Here we go now. He doesn't want to be killing it now because it's 3 away, but now he plays the heavy shot. This is what he should have done with his first one.
It's not too bad. It's 2 down.
Tell you what, orange has to take that blue and that orange are bridged. That blue's just going to pop out. Easy as you like for 4. He has to hit it, and he has to hit it with about 2 end of mat weight. He's too wide, I think. Wow, imagine if he had another bowl. Whew. Prezi just comes down and rolls the blue, and he's going to be 6 up last end if he does nothing, so the game is pretty safe now, I think.
So far we've got 2 games to the north and 1 to the south that have been completed. Oh, I've just got another one in, so it's 2 to the south and 2 to the north. So if the south can hold on to this game,
I think
that'll be good enough.
An absolute disaster would have to befall them.
Yep, that's 2 to the north, so that's 4 for them. So 9-4, and we're playing the last end.
9-4, don't know what they're doing there. Here we go. 5 the difference. I've seen games 1 from here.
Yep.
Mathematically, it's possible. 3 or 4 ends of this game, the North have had a chance for maybe more than 4.
And this is where holding your nerve comes into it. Experience. Not doing anything too rash.
North just haven't been able to convert the numbers when they've scored, that's all. And that's a good bowl from...
That's a very good bowl.
Rasham out the back. Simon now just needs to pack the head with as many bowls as he can and hope for the best. That's 2 shots. 3 more required.
Sticking to that hand. Just needs to put one right on it here.
It's the whistle for the end of the game. This is the last end anyway.
This is a great bowl. Sit there. Yep, lovely.
Rashan could end it with a flourish here and just pull that jack back to his blues with his last bowl, maybe. This is a good one. This is a very good bowl, is it?
It's just going to hold up.
It's just died on him. It's just died on him, didn't it? Just pulled up short.
The North don't need to do anything silly here. Just put another bowl on the kitty.
Yep. That front one ain't going to be counting at the end of this. He's going for it. He's going for the jack.
Oh, what are you doing?
He's going for the jack, mate.
No.
They know no fear, these guys. They're going to play what they see, and here it comes. Don't hit that orange in, though. Uh-oh. Oh. That's 2.
Oh, the team managers having heart attacks.
There's 3 oranges up the other end of the mat. They all have to count. Here's one of them now. This has to count. Oh, he's not. That's not good.
No.
That's short. Makes it hard. Next one's going to have to play with quite a bit of weight to move one of those blues
just
now.
needs to draw. He doesn't need to do anything rash yet.
He's gone right round the back. Okay, now he needs to promote that orange onto the blue, and he'll have a royal chance.
And he's gone wide as well.
There's 3 oranges over that side. Hard to get 5 there, Wayne. I can't quite see it myself.
No, tricky.
What's this going to do?
That's a great bowl from
Well, that's just put pay to all. Any chance. Draw for the end. He's let it go. And he's close, wasn't he?
He was close.
So a bit of a blowout again on this map at the end for the opposition. And that would possibly be a 3 shots. 12-4.
12-4, great result, and that's enough for the South to take the title. That's a great result.
So the final result in the McLachlan Challenge Trophy, unofficially, is South Island, Southern Zone have taken it out. I'm not sure of the exact score just yet. There's some games still being completed. And we'll try to come up with that last result for you, the last score line for you before we leave. So we'll just wait for those scores to come in.
Yep.
And
It's been a great night's bowls, Grant.
Oh, it has been. I'm sure they've learned a lot, and hopefully they'll watch this back and learn even more from it. And
take the advice from our comments.
Well, loosely take it.
Absolutely.
I advise them to take it loosely. But going into that round, the Southern Zone were 8-4 in front of the Northern Zone. The Southern Zone have unofficially taken out the trophy, but we don't know the exact score right now. Those cards are coming in. It's been a fantastic day's bowls here. They're flowing in from all over the country yesterday, mainly.
Yes.
Most of them come in yesterday.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll go back, have a few Fantas back at the motel and reminisce on their day's bowls.
The South Zone having a few bragging rights.
Yeah.
And of course, Matthew Foster with the most bragging rights for taking out the junior singles title. It's been
Absolutely.
Just a fantastic day. And of course, they've got 2 more days. A lot of these players backing up in the secondary school, New Zealand secondary school champs. Singles tomorrow and pairs on Monday.
Right, the last cards have just come in now, so we'll get a score to you guys in the next few minutes, next few seconds, hopefully.
Yeah, so that last round was shared 3 games all.
So 6 points each.
Yep. So the final score was 14-10.
Wow, that's pretty close. 14-10. 2 games in it. 14 to the Southern Zone, 10 to the Northern Zone. So how important was that last game we just saw there? If the Northern Zone could have come out on top there, it would have been a 12-all draw.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for everyone for watching, and hopefully we'll be able to do this again and stream our bowls live to you again. Thanks, Wayne, for your expert comments.
No, thank you, Grant, and it's been a great day. And just like to thank Somerset and as our sponsor, and Intech as our streaming partner, streaming live on skysportnext on YouTube. Thanks very much.
for those of you still watching, just keep watching. There's going to be a presentation of the McLachlan Trophy, McLachlan Challenge Trophy now. So here it is.
See whether it's coming through on the feed. Okay, apparently it is. So we have got a result. Might be 2009 since this happened, but tonight the winners by 14 points to 10 are the Southern Zone. Okay, and we'll get a quick speech from someone, not too long, and then we'll get them to go down and have a bit of a team photo as well.
Thanks NZIB for putting on the day. It's been another great day of bowls. Our team, well done. You know, you guys all played really, really well. Shout out to Michael and Tuffy for picking the team. She did a fantastic job. And North, long reign's finally come to an end. All I have to say is unlucky Wolves. Yeah, but well done South.
Okay, so we'll get both teams together for photos. Mr. Lawson, is there anything you don't know? Okay, right, so just before we wind up, tomorrow, for those people who are coming back, get a good night's sleep. If you can be back here around about 8, that would be great. It'd take 8:30 start, and I'll tell you what, it takes a bit of organising some people in the morning from experience. So as soon after 8 as you can, and we'll get organised. And also, if we could just have, once the photos are done, just a hand rolling out the mats and getting the bowls set up ready for tomorrow, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much, everyone.